Hi everyone, so you may have noticed that my background has changed. Those of you who've been watching me for a while will know that this is where I stay in London. So I am in London, I've been here for a couple of days and I've been shopping. So I actually have a haul for you guys. Again, I know I've been shopping so much recently, it's not good. But this time has been mainly shoes, and I don't often say that, even though there were two pairs of shoes in my last haul. For some reason recently I've been obsessing over shoes, buying loads of pairs of shoes. So I have three new pairs of shoes to show you guys, and then a couple of other things I'm just going to throw in there at the end. The reason that I've been after shoes today, and I ended up buying more pairs than I actually needed, but I came to London and I didn't bring any shoes for going out in. Now I found out that I'm actually going to an event as part of the Vogue Fashions Night Out evening, which is tomorrow night. Yeah, so I went down Oxford Street and I picked up a few things. I'm going to show you what I got. The first thing, I actually had to try quite hard to find these, and it is a pair of sandals from Office. Now these actually look a little bit battered, or well, not really battered, that's actually the clean one, this is the dirtier one. Basically what happened with these, I found them in black in House of Fraser. Well, actually they had them in nude as well, but they were sold out. So I tried them on in black in the House of Fraser, like in the downstairs bit, on Oxford Street, and just as I was about to buy them, I was literally like walking to the till, this like huge alarm went off and we had to evacuate the building. It was like, there's been an alert, evacuate the building, and everyone's like running for the exits, so I couldn't buy them and then we couldn't go back in. So I went to the Office shop and they actually had the nude ones that I'd wanted originally in stock, but the only pair left in a 5, which is my size, were the display pair, so they're a little bit dirty. If you guys can see, that was where I took the label off. So, but I mean, they offered me 15% discount, so I was pretty happy with that, considering, I mean, white or like nude shoes are going to get so dirty very quickly anyway, so I wasn't too bothered. So yeah, they gave me 15% discount on those, and they were £45, so I got them for 38, I believe. But I know a lot of people are going to say as well, why are you buying sandals, because it's the end of summer, but I actually have been looking for sandals the whole of the summer and I haven't been able to find any that I actually wanted, so I was just really happy that I found these because I really like them. And I'm actually going on holiday in a couple of weeks as well, so I'll be able to wear them then. So that's the first pair from Office. The second pair is actually a pair of ballet flats, and I've got one other pair of ballet flats and they literally kind of have fallen apart a little bit, so I wasn't even looking for these, I just saw them and absolutely fell in love with them. And they're by H, by Henry Holland, which, if you guys haven't seen this already, it's Henry Holland's high street brand for Debenhams, and I picked these up for £22 in Debenhams. They kind of look like slippers, if you know what I mean, if anyone has slippers that look like this. And they're just kind of like a grey material, they're not leather or suede or anything, with this really cute beaded, well, it's kind of like, they're actually studs actually, I didn't notice that, it's quite good quality. A little crown on the front, and then this is like bright purple. So I really like those. I've been really into grey recently, and I kind of wanted some flats because I'm really not a heels girl, like I don't walk around in heels on an everyday basis, so I was really happy that I found these. I think they're actually cheaper on the website. I looked on the website because I knew I was going to put them online here, and I think they're a few pounds cheaper. I'm not sure why they weren't on sale in the shop, but I think they're like £18 instead of 22 on the website, so I'll put the link in the information bar below. They also have them in black too, but I prefer the grey because I'm into grey at the moment. So that is the second pair of shoes. The third ones I actually picked up at Russell and Bromley. Here's the bag. If you guys aren't from the UK and you don't know what Russell and Bromley is, it's basically like, it's not quite a designer, but it's high-end high street. So they're pretty expensive, and the quality of their shoes is actually really, really good. And a lot of the stuff that they do is quite old, a little bit, some would say granny-ish, but they do some really, really nice boots. It's kind of like half and half. A lot of it is granny-ish, and then they've also got some really nice classic designs. So normally I wouldn't shop there because it is quite expensive, and usually I'm not, you know, budget doesn't quite stretch to that. But I went in there and they literally had like the last rack of the sale, and there was probably like 30 pairs of shoes on there max. And I saw these. Now, this is going to be a definite love-hate thing for a lot of you guys. I know I'll get a lot of people saying I hate these, but I actually really like them. I thought they were kind of different, and they are these, which are, yes, they are showing up true to colour. They're kind of like a mint pistachio green patent court shoe, and they're really, really, they actually don't look that high, but these on are really high and they're hard to walk in because they have absolutely no platform. But they were reduced from I think £165 to £39, which is a seriously good deal for Russell & Bromley shoes, and I actually really like the colour. I was kind of unsure when I tried them on, but I think it's kind of like a little bit different to nude, and I quite like them. So let me know what you guys think about these. I know a lot of people won't like them, but maybe some people will. Yeah, so these are the ones that I ended up picking up for the event tomorrow night. The other two are just kind of because I wanted them, and a bit badly, but I picked up some tights, and I hadn't actually tried this brand of tights before. I actually got these in Westfield yesterday. I popped in with my sister very briefly, and they are Tabio, which I believe is a Japanese make. And normally I'm pretty tight. That doesn't make sense. Tight with tights. Normally I don't spend a lot of money on tights. Usually I went through a phase of like picking them up from Primark for like £1 for 5 pairs, and they're just such bad quality, and because my dog actually jumps up on me quite a lot, they just get ladders in them and they're just really not very good. So because it's coming into winter, I picked up some of these 80 denier matte opaque. So they are like a lot of thick tights that you get. If they're not great quality, they're really shiny, so I'm hoping that these will be really matte. And these were £12, so they're really, I think that's really expensive for tights. Obviously if you go to like Wolford or somewhere like that, they are more expensive, but it's the most I've ever spent on tights. They're more like legging price, but then because they're so thick, they kind of are more like leggings anyway. So yeah, I picked those up, and then the last thing I got, I popped into MAC, and I only picked up one thing, and it was a new Microfine Refinisher, which this is like my favourite exfoliator that I've ever tried. It's the best one. If you haven't seen it before, it just looks like that, and it lasts for absolutely ages. The last one I had lasted like a year, and I use it quite a lot. Yeah, so that's the only thing I picked up from MAC for me, but I did pick up a few things for a giveaway that I'm going to be running over the next few weeks, so I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. It's going to be a quick one. I picked up a few things, obviously they're not all from MAC, but there are a few MAC things in there, and yeah. So that is a sneak peek of some of the prizes. There's probably going to be about double this amount, so do keep your eyes open for that. Yeah, so that's all I've got to show you guys. I hope you're all having a great week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!